Greetings, beloved souls. This is Metatron, the Radiant One. Indeed, your planet is entering into a period of great energetic intensity. The frequencies are rising day by day and will continue to do so until the human collective shifts permanently into a higher frequency. What you are witnessing is the physical ascension of a planet, which is a phenomenon that occurs once in millions of years. It is truly a historic and momentous occasion, and the attention and efforts of the entire kingdom of heaven are focused on your planet right now. We can imagine how constricted it must feel for all of the star seeds with your activated light bodies to operate in this dense third-dimensional reality. The intensity and pain that you're feeling right now is similar to the pain felt by a mother during the birthing process. These are historic times indeed, dear ones. Mother Gaia is birthing a new reality. And however exciting, birth can sometimes be uncomfortable and painful. In order to ascend to a higher dimension, Gaia must first purge out all darkness and unbalanced energies of the past that have polluted her grids, ley lines, and vortices. The dense energies that are currently being felt by lightworkers are a result of the dense energies being released from deep within the core of the planet, as these energies rise to the surface to be transmuted into the light once and for all. Every emotion that your planet is releasing passes through you, our beloved lightworkers, to be felt before it's purged from the system entirely. You see, dear ones, you, the lightworkers and the star seeds, are the most precious blood of this planet. You are her feeling sensors, and you are her blood cells. You are her protectors and her guardians. You have a symbiotic relationship with your planet, as Gaia cannot exist without you, and you cannot exist without her. The star seeds who are currently incarnated on this planet are the ones who answered the call to assist Earth and humanity from certain annihilation. You answered the call, dear ones, and you incarnated in droves to heed the call of your beloved mother. You are her shining sons and daughters who came from the heavens to assist humanity and this planet in this dire time of need. You traded your heavenly eternal robes of light for these fragile human bodies, and you willingly took the karma of your human brothers and sisters upon yourself so that you could share their pain and transmute the darkness once and for all. You came here with your unconditional love to free humanity from the endless cycles of reincarnation and misery. Your sacrifice will never be forgotten, dear ones. Your names and faces will be adorned in the heavenly halls of records for eternity.
Beloved souls, we can see that you are tired and weary, and we hear your earnest yearning to return home. We recognize that many of you do not want to be here on this planet during these times of intensity. Many lightworkers are dealing with extreme depression and hardship. Some are even suicidal. May we remind you that suicide is not going to provide a suitable escape, as it goes against the laws of creation. Taking your own life incurs karma that automatically returns you back into a physical incarnation where you'd have to repeat the same soul lessons all over again. Given these odds, is it not a better option to complete your soul work in the current incarnation, having come this far? You are not alone, dear ones. You have immense support from the higher realms of light. Your guides and angels will lovingly assist you. Just ask for our help, and we will hold your hand. We will guide you every step of the way. May we also remind you that when you were on the other side of the veil, you did not think twice before dropping everything without a second thought to assist your brothers and sisters on earth in their times of greatest need. The process you are going through as a collective is very similar to the metamorphosis process of a caterpillar before it turns into a butterfly. You, the star seeds and light workers, are known as the wing makers in the higher realms. You are cosmic agents of light, an elite special forces unit, if you will. You work in teams to assist with the most difficult missions in this universe, and you have done this many times before on different planets. You have traveled back in time and inserted yourself into this current time-space reality since the early 20th century to save this planet from destruction. You see, dear starseeds, you are the future version of humanity from a timeline thousands of years from now where Earth does not ascend and ends up getting destroyed altogether. You came back to this point in time because this is when things started going horribly wrong on this planet. Many were skeptical that Earth could not be saved from the depths of darkness she had been plunged into. Yet here you are, having completed what many called the impossible mission, and here you are marching towards the finish line. You achieved this by incarnating as soul groups and set certain predefined markers to activate your soul's mission within the 3D plane of existence. By incarnating amongst humans, you shared your unconditional love and galactic wisdom while walking the path of mastery. Your very presence on Earth helped rebuild the 5D Christ consciousness grid around this planet, which plays a pivotal part in heralding this civilization into the Golden Age. Each and every one of you who is receiving this message has played a role in this accomplishment, and this is no small feat. The Heavenly Council applauds your victory, and we cannot wait to reunite with you, beloveds, to celebrate this momentous accomplishment.
Great momentum has been made on planet Earth. Millions upon millions of people have already awakened, and there are masses who are awakening every single day now. Obviously, none of this is going to be shown on your mainstream media, which does not represent the truth. Millions of people are standing in their power and demanding their freedoms for rights and justice. And this is happening all over the world in various ways. The masses are awakening, Earth is ascending, and you are ascending. Dear ones, if we could only describe the blissful and everlasting eternal life that awaits you on New Earth, you would say, I will gladly do it all over again at the drop of a hat. You are becoming Christed beings, dear ones, and that is considered to be one of the highest badges of honor in this universe. You see, one of the reasons you chose to incarnate on Earth at this time is to earn a chance to experience the physical ascension of a planet, which occurs once in millions of years. Even so, not every soul gets a chance to get a seat at the table. There are billions upon billions of souls who put their names on the waiting list to get a chance to incarnate at this time, yet only few were chosen. During the ascension of a planet, the process of soul evolution is fast-forwarded, so to speak. In other words, what would have taken a soul hundreds of lifetimes of lessons to evolve can now be accomplished within a single lifetime during this ascension phase. Time is being sped up during this phase, and the souls who are aware of this golden opportunity are moving forward in their ascension at light speed. This message is to help you remember why you came here, dear ones. It is not only to assist humanity and Gaia, but also to attain your badge of ascension that will remain with you for eternity. Earth is one of the most difficult schools in this universe, and those who complete the curriculum successfully are given the title of Ascended Masters.
So, what does it mean to be an ascended master? It means you have transcended the tests of duality to become a true master of the dark and of the light. It means you have embodied the lessons of mastery by alchemizing fear into love, darkness into light, ignorance into knowledge, duality into unity consciousness. It means you have disempowered your ego and attained sovereignty by breaking free of the shackles of this illusory matrix. It means you have proven yourself to be a steadfast child of the light by choosing to align your will with divine will. You have harmonized your ego lessons and displayed moral character of integrity. It is only on the earth plane that you get to demonstrate your ability to display unconditional love for others by remembering that when you work to serve the collective, you are in fact serving yourselves. We repeat, it is only on the earth plane that you get to demonstrate your ability to display unconditional love for others by remembering that when you work to serve the collective, you are serving yourselves. There is no difference between the self and the other. What's good for the individual is good for the collective. What's good for the collective is good for the individual. That is how we create a new society based on service to others, where everyone's needs are met by serving the collective. That is the true meaning of unity consciousness. This is the kind of society that you will get to experience on 5D New Earth. Did you know that the lessons you learn on Earth cannot be learned anywhere else in this universe? The prevalence of extreme darkness on this planet and the diversity of the souls that exist here afford souls the widest variety of incarnations to choose from to master their soul lessons. Souls primarily incarnate here to master the laws of creation, and that is what most of you are currently struggling with. You see, dear ones, you are fully in control of what you create on this earth plane. However, most of you are still in resistance to being there. You see, dear ones, you are fully in control of what you create on this earth plane. However, most of you are still in resistance to being there. Resistance is an energy of creating that which you do not desire. The conundrum here being that by choosing to be in a state of resistance, you are in fact creating the very conditions that make you want to leave this plane of existence in the first place. We repeat, by choosing to be in a state of resistance, you are in fact creating the very conditions that make you want to leave this plane of existence in the first place. If instead you simply shift your focus into surrender instead of resistance, you will begin to experience a life that is a lot more joyful than which you are resisting. When you cross over to the other side and you are feeling most powerful in your radiant light bodies, you always chuckle as you find your human attributes most amusing. For it is that very thing that you resist in your lives. Those very same things present themselves as the soul lessons you came here to master.
There is so much angelic assistance available to each and every one of you, but you must call upon us regularly, dear ones, for we cannot assist you unless we are called upon. Remember to call us every night before you sleep, so we can assist you in repairing your light bodies. If only you knew how much work was being done on your light bodies right now, dear light workers, you would realize how important you are to this universe. You are the heroes, the warriors of light, who are here to help with this massive transformation. What happens on planet Earth will create a ripple effect on the entire universe and the solar system. So take a moment to recognize and remember how important this mission is that you came here to fulfill. No matter how difficult the situation seems right now from your limited perspective, remember that you are not alone. Whether you are suffering from a terminal illness, poverty, loneliness, feeling stuck in life, heartbreak, trauma from abuse, chronic pain, lack of motivation, or no willingness to live. Whatever it is that is blocking you from moving forward towards creating a life of joy, it is that very thing that you came here to conquer as a soul. We repeat, because this is important. Whatever it is that is blocking you from moving forward towards creating a life of joy, it is that very thing that you came here to conquer as a soul. You see, dear ones, the reality is that you are infinite beings with infinite potential when you are in your light bodies on the other side of the veil. This human experience of physical limitation is nothing more than an evanescent moment that is over in the blink of an eye, so to speak. It is a short-lived and fleeting experience as compared to your eternal reality as a soul. It is this very experience of limitation that souls crave when they are on the other side. For it is within the limitation of this frail human existence that we truly get to experience certain situations that are out of our reach in the higher dimensions. What choices would I make when faced with the burden of survival? Would I still uphold my principles? That is the golden question, dear ones, and Earth is the perfect dimension to test your mettle. That is why those who graduate from the Earth School are considered eternal blue-ray warriors of light, and you all have a chance to earn this title. Learning how to manifest in the third dimension is similar to attaining a PhD degree from the most prestigious university in this universe. This is where you rise from the ashes and create something out of nothing. This is where you overcome the obstacles laid before you to attain mastery over your willpower. These lessons, once mastered, are badges of honor that remain with your Akash for eternity. This lays the grounded framework that is needed for you to evolve into the higher dimensions as masters of this universe.
You are experiencing history in the making, dear ones. And with the experience of Earth under your belt, you are becoming the most sought-after cosmic agents of this universe. The lives that await you are beyond your wildest comprehension. Once you have graduated from the physical plane, you get to have your pick of whatever reality you wish to create for yourselves for the rest of eternity. You will all go through a process of rehab and healing once you exit the 3D Earth plane. You may choose, if you wish, to spend the rest of eternity with your soul family in the heavenly plains of paradise in the higher dimensions. Or you may wish to incarnate on heavenly fifth dimensional planets in other star systems where you get to explore the wonders of the universe. This universe is more diverse than you can possibly imagine, and the sensations and pleasures that you may experience in the higher dimensions are unimaginable from the human perspective. EldoRa and Siman sometimes request us to beam them up into our spaceships as they yearn to reunite with us in the physical. We have received similar requests from many of you and wish to share that the time to reunite is closer than you can imagine, beloved ones. However, until then, we ask you to stay patient and steadfast as there is still some work to do. If we were to beam you up now, just to show you our digs, it would become a distraction and you would not want to ever return to Earth after that. We are closer to reuniting with you than you think and watching with utmost fascination for who you've become. Having to break through a veil of separation and to subsequently return home is no ordinary feat. Yet you made it this far because of who you are. You are the children of God, and it is your ultimate destiny to assume your thrones and your robes of light within the heavenly kingdoms. In everlasting peace and love, from God you all originated, and to God you shall all return. Yeh Ashar Eh Yeh. Yeh Ashar Eh Yeh. Yeh Ashar Eh Yeh. El Shahadai So Hum.